What's going on, guys? This is Ken. In this video, I'm going to be doing my 13th episode of my top 10 Cydia tweaks for your iOS devices. If you haven't checked out my last few episodes or any of my future episodes, please click the annotation on the screen or check it out in my channel. So I decided to film outside because it's sunny today. Well, it's not really sunny right now because the sun is almost going to set and it's going to get dark pretty soon. So I'm going to have to make this video really fast. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so the first Cydia tweak that I'm going to show you is called Swipe Back. So I'm here in settings, and as you can see, I can swipe back to the previous page. I can also swipe forward to the next page. Basically, this not only works in settings, it also works in a bunch of other applications. You can choose to enable or disable this tweak in other applications. So it's a pretty nice Cydia tweak that was swipe back. The next Cydia tweak is called Date Carrier. It's a very simple tweak. As you can see on my carrier, well, I don't have an iPhone, on my status bar, the left to my status bar, which is supposed to display the text iPod, but now I have a date on my status bar. So it basically replaces your carrier text or your iPod text to a date. I find this pretty useful because I don't have to go to the lock screen to look at the date. The next Cydia tweak is called No Cover Flow. As the name says, this basically disables the feature of cover flow on your iPod or iPhone. So this is without the Cydia tweak No Cover Flow. As you can see, I still have the feature cover flow in my music app, and now I have enabled this tweak, and as you can see, the cover flow effect is disabled, and when I basically go to landscape mode, it changes the music player to landscape mode. So that was no cover flow. The next Cydia tweak is called S-Light Enhancer Search. That's a pretty long name. So basically you can go to your Spotlight search and search for certain words or anything that you want to search, and you can choose which search engine you want to use. For example, you can search Wikipedia, Cydia, App Store, eBay, Google, or Twitter or Instagram. You can go to settings and enable more search engines if you want. So I basically searched SP settings in Cydia, and as you can see, it basically opened Cydia. So let me just go back and search for iPhone. This time I'm going to search using eBay. So it basically opens eBay in Safari. So this is pretty much what this tweak does. It's called S-Light Enhancer Search. The next Cydia tweak is called Remove Badges. So I'm going to go to Settings, go to Remove Badges, and I can set the activation method for the Cydia tweak. So I chose right hold the status bar. So I'm going to go back to my home page, and as you can see, I have a bunch of badges on my icons. As you can see, my App Store icon, messages, and my Cydia folder have a few badges. So I want to get rid of all these badges. All I have to do is just double tap the status bar, which is my activation method, and as you can see, all of them are gone. So I have no more badges, which makes my home screen icons look a lot cleaner. You can also go to settings and you can choose which one to not hide badges. Certain applications that you want to enable badges, you can choose that in settings. As you can probably see, it is slowly getting dark, and the air temperature is also dropping. It's like -degrees. I'm not sure if you can see this, but I am actually breathing out steam or vapor because it's so cold. Anyways, I'm just going to go back to my room and show you the next Cydia tweak. Alright, the next Cydia tweak is called Accelerate. So I'm just going to go to Settings, Accelerate. Basically, this speeds up or slows down animations on your iOS devices. So I'm going to choose a faster speed Ferrari, and as you can see, when I go back to my page or go to the home page, the animation speeds up and it's a lot faster. I'm going to go back to Accelerate and change it to a slower speed. And as you can see, the animation is significantly slower. I'm just going to change it back to normal. When you go down, you can disable Accelerate in certain moments, for example, spinning wheels, opening apps, opening Siri, closing Siri, and such things like that. So that was Accelerate. The next tweak is called Now Now. Basically, you have to have the Google Voice Search app installed on your iOS devices. Basically, go to App Store and install that. And now go to your settings and go to activation methods. and I'm just gonna choose long hold as my activation method for now. So as you can see, I have the Google Now app on my iPod Touch, and I'm just gonna long hold my home button to activate now. And as you can see, this is basically like Siri. A voice activator comes up and I can basically do Google searches, for example, what is 5 plus 10, and a bunch of other questions that it will answer for me. So that was now. The next Cydia tweak is called battery status. So go to your settings and go to battery status and scroll down to activation methods. You can just basically choose your activation method. So I have it set to double tap the left status bar, and I'm just gonna do it right now.
You have 53% of battery, and you need 47% to get to 100, and it's about 2 hours and 21 minutes to get fully charged battery.
And it just basically tells you a bunch of battery information for your iOS devices. You can go back to battery status and change a bunch of settings. So it's a pretty useful tweak for battery usage. So that was battery status. The next tweak is called Go Desk. Basically what this does is that it allows you to have panoramic pictures on your iOS devices. So this is the first part. I'm going to show you the second part, which is also really cool. So I'm just going to choose the wallpaper that I have, so I can crop it down to the panoramic size and I can use it as a panoramic picture. Just going to go back to my home page, and as you can see, I have a really nice panoramic wallpaper. I'm going to go back and change it to another one, crop it down and let it process. And as you can see, here it is. So this is another picture for my panoramic wallpaper. Now I'm going to show you the second part, which is, in my opinion, the best part. Unfortunately, you do have to pay for this. It is a bit pricey. This is $3.99. So let me just tap on this live wallpaper. Basically, this adds a really cool live animated interactive wallpaper. So let me just click use and let it process, and let me just go back to my home screen, and there it is. So this is a moving animated interactive wallpaper of frogs jumping on lily pads. So I can tap on a lily pad and the frog will jump there. So this is definitely a really cool Cydia tweak. Definitely check it out. Alright, the last Cydia tweak that I'm going to show you today is called JLauncher. Now this is my favorite Cydia tweak of the month. So all you have to do is go to settings and set your activation method for this Cydia tweak. And mine is triple press the home button, and as you can see, JLauncher launches. You can do many things in this utility tweak. You can change the brightness, you can also change the volume, and of course you can play and control your music here. To delete a background running application or multitasking app, all you have to do is just hold on to the app and it will delete. It shows the album artwork of your music and it looks pretty nice. When you tap on it, it brings you to that music in your music app, and on the right side, as you can see, I have all my background running apps, and when I tap on it, it has a really nice animation for opening and closing JLauncher. So as you can see, everything just fades in and fades out. It looks really nice. So that was JLauncher, one of my favorite Cydia tweaks of all time. Thanks a lot for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, please give this video a thumbs up, and also don't forget to comment down below on which one is your favorite Cydia tweak. Thanks a lot for watching this video. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter at KenFilmsHD, and I'll see you guys in my next video.